All right, so I'm recording for those of y'all who are watching this afterward, but today is I'm having to look at my phone, the 9th. So glad you're here for our team call. I just have a few things, not a ton to go over because it's kind of the beginning of the month and we're just barely getting into our month and everything. If you are a new coach, just listen. And if you have questions, obviously, please feel free to ask them. But we will be having another new coach call very soon, so you can ask more specific new coach questions. Okay, really quickly, I want to make sure that everyone's up to par on kind of what the rest of the week looks like and next week, which I just lost my calendar. Where is it? All right, here we go. So remember that next week is our sneak peek. So we have our old one open, and some of you that are in here probably were at that sneak peek, which is awesome. But that sneak peek event is going to be ending this week. I think it ends on the 14th. I'll open it and keep it open until Wednesday. I have to just extend it. And so you can still add people in there, and I've seen a lot of you guys still posting and adding people in there, which is awesome. And then I wanted to make sure that you guys are sharing about that. A lot of you, I've seen a lot of you posting and sprinkling coaching into your post, you know, whether it's your new coach announcement or you've been sprinkling it in just with everything that you're doing, especially those of you who get to be at home a little bit more. That's great. So then, you know, by the end of this week, if not like Monday or Tuesday, I want to make sure that you guys make an actual post like, I'm inviting you to come to my sneak peek. And you can also make an event. Don't invite everybody on your friends list, but invite some people or ladies who you think would make a good coach, whether it's they love fitness or they are a mom or you hear them talking all the time about that they hate their job or whatever it may be, or they just maybe they need some extra money, and so having an extra $250 a month or something like that would be really helpful for them. Whatever it may be, you might want to invite them to a sneak peek. So make a graphic or make a cover photo and then invite them to it. And that's going to be all day long on the 17th. Those of you who have been wanting to maybe have a video in it, and maybe you haven't yet, feel free to send me a message and ask if you can make a video on something specific, something that's maybe weighing on your heart or something that you feel really confident or passionate about in your coaching business, whether it's like a specific topic about coaching or maybe you just have a really cool story. But I always kind of interchange different videos so that we can get some different people's faces in there. So if you want to be one of those this month, then please reach out to me and let me know. Now, another thing that I wanted to show you, and I'm going to screen share here real quickly, is an option for you. And this is something that we started doing, my success partner, Acacia, and I, we started doing something called a YouTube playlist, which I'm sure you've heard of that before, but this is my YouTube channel. And one thing that we were finding was that when we add people to a sneak peek, and it's been, you know, even just kind of like over a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks, it kind of gets to be a lot of people that are being added to it. Then the event starts getting kind of bulked up, and so they get tagged in that first welcome post, but then they have to like scroll up and it just looks funny. So it kind of makes it like an extra step, and I was kind of losing a lot of people in that sneak peek when I would tag them, and then it was kind of like I wouldn't hear from them or I wouldn't see them actually commenting on the post or anything. So what we did was we created a YouTube playlist, and this is like a genius idea because it's so easy to just copy the link and paste it to somebody and say, hey, this is a copy of the videos that I show in my team sneak peek, and it just finished. So this is kind of an easy way for you to get all the videos in one place. So this is what it looks like. If you go, this is my YouTube channel. So here I'm on YouTube on the home page, and I click over here and go to my channel. And up here, I'm going to click on Video Manager. And when I go to the Video Manager, I have the option to click on Playlist over here on the left. And so you can see mine right here. If I was going to make a new one, I would click New Playlist, and it would ask me to title it, but we're not going to do that one. So this is what my playlist looks like. I called it Sneak Peek into Beachbody Coaching. And this is my little spiel that I said about it. And I just, said, so you're interested in coaching, blah, blah. If you find yourself interested after these videos, please feel free to email me or reach out to me. And, you know, obviously all my contact information is on my YouTube cover photo. And so then what I did is I made myself personally a little quick video. I think it's like 14 minutes long or something like that, or oh, it's 11 minutes. And it's basically just me introducing myself. I say, hey, I'm Ashley, you know, I'm such and such rank of a coach. And I wanted to, you know, first thank you for being here and for, you know, wanting to find out more about coaching. Here you're going to watch these 12 other videos or whatever that are from coaches on my team talking about what coaching is. But first, before you get started, I want to kind of tell you a little bit more about me. And so I kind of tell them my story, how I got started with coaching, how long I've been coaching, that kind of thing. And you can be as vague or as, you know, short-winded as you want. I'm just super wordy, so that's how mine got to be 12 minutes long. But you just want to share a little bit about you. And then what I did is from the Google Drive. So if you are in our Google Drive, remember that we have our sneak peek folder right here. And in the Backstage Pass, this is the whole entire posting schedule for it. So all that you would need to do then is when you go to add different videos, all you do is just copy the links in order when you're here on your sneak peek. And so it'll just ask you, you know, add a video, and you just type that, you copy and paste that YouTube URL right here. It pops up and you just say add video. And so it goes in the order that you put them in. So you want to go in order from that playlist on the Google Drive. But so now what's really nice is that I can copy and paste this link to people, and they can easily go and watch this playlist. So it would look like this. Hey there, my name is... I'm not going to make you listen to me talk to you, but this is what my video starts with, and then it just automatically goes to the next couple different ones. And so this has been really successful for me to be able to send people, you know, when they want to know about coaching. And also, if you're like busy or you're on the go or you're traveling or something, it's really easy for somebody who says, hey, I want to find out more about coaching. Or if you are doing the reaching out, for you to say, hey, I want you to watch my playlist really quickly. We host something called a sneak peek in my team. But, you know, but I've compiled all the videos here, so it's a little bit easier for you. And I don't have to add you to a group. You can just watch them on your own and let me know what you think afterward. So that is something that I have been doing recently that has been really successful and just being a quick way to share about coaching with somebody. And that's something that you could do with anything. Those of you who want to maybe tell somebody what a challenge group is all about, you can make a video about that. And then maybe a video about how do you join a challenge group, or how much is a challenge group. You can make a little playlist about that. You can make a playlist about anything. So I highly recommend doing that. And these are the same videos that we've been using, so you can make a different one for every sneak peek that we do, or use a similar one like this. And like I said, all those videos are in our Google Drive. Does anyone have questions about that before I move on? I know that was a lot, like all at once, but that's just a really great tool that I've been using in the last couple weeks to share about coaching, and it's been really easy for me and very successful for other people to be able to see everything. Any questions?
Hey, Ashley.
Yeah.
It's Elizabeth, by the way. I'm on my phone. I was just wondering have you found it more beneficial to do that than to do the actual sneak peek?
When it's been past that, like the actual event, like up to like a week, I would say. After that, yeah, pretty much I only send them this link now because it's just quicker and it allows them to just kind of see everything really quickly, and then I have them come back to me and we chat about it. Because you think it's different than them having to scroll and try to find, okay, where's post 1, post 2, post 3, you know, all of that. So to me, it's a little bit easier, just especially when it's somebody that's already looking for coaching. Like I'm not reaching out to them, they're reaching out to me saying, I want to find out more. I'm like, here, watch my playlist. It's really easy. So
okay.
You absolutely can still do both if you want to. But this is just another tool that you could use for those, especially for those of you who work full time and you're busy and you don't have the time to friend them and find them and invite them and then tag them in the post in the event. You know, this is a lot easier to send them the link. And
we have access to all of the videos that like other people have made and stuff on the Google Drive, correct?
You do. The whole Google, everything that's in my playlist right here that you saw is all in that in the Backstage Pass folder on our Google Drive.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome. So all you do is just copy and paste the link and say add video, and it'll pop up and you'll see the video and it'll have the title and everything. Everyone titled their videos the right way, so it's perfect. Okay, any other questions about the YouTube playlist? If you don't have a YouTube channel, you totally should get one because it helps to make videos of things, especially if you're starting to have coaches of your own. It helps so much. Okay, cool. We will move on from there. All right, another little thing about videos and stuff. I've talked to a lot of my Diamond leaders about this, but there's other people who I know have been trying to use iMovie and keep getting their stuff flagged for music. How many of you keep having that happen? Like half of you. Okay, so I've been doing research and I've been talking to Jalen Barnes, who's on Micah's or in Micah's downline. Okay, so you got to write this down. You're going to not use iMovie anymore unless you want to just clip your movies. So if that's easier for you to like cut and paste your videos like that, you know, like for me, I like to edit them. So like I'll put up my phone or whatever and I'll record my whole workout and then I'll stop it and then I put it into iMovie and I just cut it up like that to give little clips for myself, and you can also speed it up really quickly in there. So you can still use iMovie for that, and you can also use it to take off the volume of your video so that you can put music in there. Another app, if you don't like iMovie, is called Viva Video, V-I-V-A, and then Video. That's another great one to cut your video in and to also take off the sound, and you can also actually speed up even quicker on Viva Video, which is nice. So then what you're going to do is you're going to save it to your camera roll. Then you're going to upload. You are now only going to upload videos that you post of your workouts with music through an app called Video Shop. Okay, so Video Shop, it's one word. And I tried it 2 different ways today. So backstory, yesterday I posted a video through iMovie, and of course it got flagged again. And so I got like a little email and it was like, you're in trouble because you uploaded a video and copyright notice or whatever. So I couldn't like do voice messages or post any other videos yesterday. So today I did my video that you saw of Hudson and I'm going to show you what it looked like when I actually uploaded it. But so what I did was I did my cut and paste thing. I did my video. I cut it all like I wanted it in iMovie. And then I saved it. Then I went to Video Shop and I uploaded it there. In Video Shop, that's where I added my text. There's a lot more variety in text that you can do. You can add it really anywhere. You can add colors. You can add the different fonts. And it's just so much easier there for me than it was in iMovie. There's a lot more flexibility in Video Shop. So I added my video in. I put in all of my wording and everything. And then I added in my song. Now, our theory is, one, that when Facebook flags a video, now you guys, this might not be true because some of you guys might actually go to the middle. Actually, let me do a poll. How many of you, when you post your video, do you start at the beginning of the song when you post your video? Are you guys like starting at the beginning of a song? Most of you? Okay, some of you are. Oh, Lindsay's doesn't. Okay, well, that's interesting. Well, one of our theories was that Facebook kind of has like a generator, and so when they hear that first beginning of the song, they flag it because they know that it's from a certain artist, and that's not you. Ashley Smith did not sing whatever song. So a lot of times they flag it, and I know that iMovie is way more intense with copyright because that's used in a lot more professional ways. So on Video Shop, when you post your video, you're going to post it directly from Video Shop. Now, I was worried about doing that because I thought that it was going to look like, you know, where you have to click on some external link or something, but it doesn't. This is what it looks like. So this morning I posted this, and all it says is Video Shop right here. So it's posted from the actual app right here, but it's actually way clearer than some of my iMovie ones have ever been. And I've been looking too to see like, okay, did I get like as many likes as I would normally on a video? And I still got quite a few likes like I normally would on a video of Hudson and I. And the only thing that was different was that it says Video Shop here. So I did that, and I also started my music at the middle of the song. So for now, we're pretty sure that that is something that Facebook or iMovie or whatever has been picking up on when people start right at the beginning of the song or right in the first couple seconds of the song. So I recommend starting in the middle of your song and posting from that app Video Shop, because now, like, ooh, I'm echoing. But now, because that's where, that's a lot of us coaches in Micah's, one of her like leader threads or whatever, have tried it like a variety of different ways, and that's the only way that has worked without getting flagged ever. So I'm curious to see if that helps for you.
Ashley, hey, I don't want to interrupt or anything, but I was having the same problems, like not being able to upload, like exact same problems. And I came up with a solution too last night. So I don't know if it will work for other people, but I sliced and everything in iMovie. And then I did the pick, play, post, which a lot of people do, but I just picked the like one square, like to put my whole video in.
Yeah.
No problems at all. So it was just one solid video in pick, play, post, and it let me do the music and everything. There was no problems. So I kind of like had to do the same thing because I got flagged for like 24 hours a couple weeks ago and couldn't post.
That's how it was too.
So that works too, but I'm going to definitely try Video Shop. Thanks.
Yeah. Some people, I was going to say that too, actually. That's a good idea. Acacia uses video, pick, play, post too. Like she'll cut in Viva Video and then instead of iMovie, and then she'll put it into pick, play, post also. So it kind of just depends on the look you want to. Obviously, pick, play, post is the square. Typically, Video Shop allows you to do the landscape version, which is what I like. So it just is kind of up to you, but that's a couple things. So those of you who have been sending me lots of messages saying, I keep getting flagged, try that. So either try cutting it somewhere and putting it through pick, play, post or through Video Shop. I just like Video Shop because it has a ton of really awesome effects and things that you can do, like filters and text and shapes and all kinds of stuff. So does anyone have questions about that? Possibly? No? Okay, cool. So that was a good thing that I have tried today. And I was really surprised because I just got flagged last night and I was able to actually upload it, which is really cool. I didn't like flag it at all. So I was kind of surprised. Okay, what is my other thing? One other thing, my diamonds, I need your help. So I see Jenny on this first page. When are we planning on doing our social media boot camp again? Do we ever come up with the date? Do you remember? We said April, right?
April, I think. April 4th? Is that a Monday?
I think so. It's at the beginning of April. Anyways, sometime at the very beginning of April, myself and all the other girls who are diamonds in our downline are going to put on a social media boot camp for you guys. So the reason we want to do something ourselves is because we just kind of want to branch off of Team Inspiration for a time. It can get really overwhelming when you're in some of those massive groups, like some of you who are in that Diamond Dash group, I think, are getting really overwhelmed with like how many posts there are, and it's just a lot. So it's going to be a little bit smaller scale, and you're going to hear from each of us. It makes it a little bit more personal because you guys know who we are, and we're going to be going over, like all kinds of topics about social media, because really when we sat down and we're talking about like what's one of the biggest things that people struggle with, or one of the biggest things that like means the most is your presence on social media. You know, if you didn't post at all, you wouldn't have a business, obviously. You wouldn't have a way to connect with people. So we're hoping that all of our tips and April 4th is what Jenny found. I can't find my sheet from whenever we had that talk. I don't know where it's at. And all my papers over here. But we're going to be doing that for you guys, and we're going to have a prize at the end, all kinds of fun stuff. And the prize has to do with helping you with your social media presence, which is fun. But it's going to be just really dumbed down information and things that are going to be easy for you. We're going to ask for you to kind of like duplicate different things that have worked for us. And I think it's going to be really helpful. So I'm excited about it because social media has been the one thing. If you can really figure out what works for you, what kind of posts and what kind of videos your followers like, even if it doesn't have to do with fitness, that's okay. Even if I posted a video of Hudson and I that wasn't fitness related today, it probably still would have gotten a lot of views, because I just know that anything that I post with my baby, it gets views. So you have things like that too, whether it's you and your dogs, or you and your kid, or you and your, I don't know, shaker bottle, I don't know, whatever thing is like specific to you. That is, so we want for you to kind of like be able to figure out what your market is and stuff. And yes, Jenny said it's going to be a 2-week long group. So we'll take the weekends off for you guys to catch up. And then Monday through Friday will be different posts and helpful things and things for you to duplicate to really help you with your social media presence. So yeah, that's going to be awesome. I'm really excited about that. Does anyone have questions about that? Or does anyone feel like that's like something that they struggle with? Like that might be something that's helpful for you. Lindsay says, yay. That's awesome. Okay, cool. We are hoping that was going to be helpful, so that we are working on planning that and making videos for you guys and all kinds of good stuff. Next thing. Okay, other thing. Did you guys listen to the National Wake Up Call on Monday? Did anyone have any good takeaways from that? It was so good. Julie Boris is like an oldie, along with Christine Dwyer, who is like our grandmother coach of Team Inspiration. She's like way up there. But she had a lot of good things to say. Does anyone have anything that really stuck out to them? Anyone? Did nobody watch it? Okay, well, basically, you need to go watch it if you haven't yet. Remember, you can access that in your either the podcast app or in your back office on the top right. But it was really good. She was just talking back about how the root of your business is really like, what does she start? She starts with, of course, now I'm talking about, I can't remember everything, but she talks about how your vital threes are so important. Honestly, just if you feel like you're in a funk, and you look at yourself and you're not working out and pushing play every day and following your calendar, and you're not drinking your shake every single day, and you're not reading personal development every single day or inviting people every single day, then no wonder you feel in a funk, because you're not doing what your whole business is, this business is based on. So I just encourage you guys to keep, even when you're having a rough day, remember that those are like the baseline of what keeps your business growing forward. I have coaches all the time that are like, I'm just going to take off time, or I'm going to just quit for a little while, but then I'll come back in a couple of months. And honestly, it would be better for you to just say that you're completely done than to do that and just very at the baseline, just work on yourself and just share about it a little bit. It's okay if you're moving slowly, but if you just keep on going off and on the wagon, then you just lose that momentum so much from people who are following you and looking for, you sharing what you're doing, whether they're engaging in your post or not. People are watching you. So I encourage you just to, when you kind of get in a rut or get frustrated or overwhelmed or whatever, it's not completely give up. Just still keep working on you, still keep reading your personal development and sharing, what you're doing, because there is somebody that's watching you that's going to be getting that, encouragement from you. So
Ashley, I have another thing, a takeaway.
Yes, awesome.
That I thought was interesting, because I've kind of went through this before. It's about doing the program in its entirety and following the calendar, whatever program you are doing. I know a lot of us have played around with hybrids, doing T25 and PIO, and she's like, those don't work, and they also don't prove to people that the programs work, because it kind of shows that like you need to do different programs at the same time to have results. And it really puts you in the place of a challenger if you're following the calendar just as if you were telling them to. So it just shows your consistency. And if people are seeing you post for a month or 2 months about the same program, then that's the program you're going to be selling. That's what people are going to want to do, because they're seeing you do it and have results.
Which is so true, because I did that exact same thing with Hammer and Chisel, and I've now done the exact same thing with 22-minute hardcore, and almost all of my challengers are 22-minute hardcore girls, because they've seen me posting about it. Even if you cannot, even if you're like in a situation where you cannot actually work out really well or something, there's ways you can still share about that program and kind of like modify different things and be just honing in on one specific thing. But it really does, like Jenny said, and who's the other girl that talks in the National Week of Pulse? Was it Danielle Natoni that talked about that too? There was another coach. You're mute.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, they're success partners. So I think that
that makes so much sense then. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So Danielle Natoni, the Fit and Funky girl, yeah, that's her name, from Instagram, she talks about the exact same thing, you guys. People see that as inconsistency when you're like, I'm doing this one, but now I'm doing this one, and I'm going back to this one and this one. They're like, well, wait, why don't you just do all of PIO, or why don't you just do all of T25? So, and I'm totally culprit of doing that, because I did T25 and PIO for a little while after I had Hudson, but that consistency is like what really pulls people in, because they see you really getting passionate about that one program, and so they're like, I would like a piece of that, I want some of that. So being consistent is just so much bigger. I just had a lot of girls that have been like, I kind of want to hone back a little bit or just take a little time off, and I just encourage/beg you to not do that, because you really will lose so much momentum. If you can just work on you, and obviously you're going to keep working out just every day, so keep sharing about it. After you work out, if all you can do is take a sweaty selfie, that's perfect, and you don't post anything else for the day, that's still better than nothing. So don't feel like you have to be like so all over the place and so overboard to make this business work. You can actually move slow and steady and still be really, really successful. So, just remember that. Okay, the last thing that that is my last thing that I had. Tonight I'm going to be announcing our Success Club prize for the end of the month for this month for March, so you'll be knowing what you're working for. And I'm going to do it differently. Instead of doing the person with the top points, because I don't want that to end up being the same person or the same few people every single month, we're going to do where if you have Success Club 10, you get your name in 5 times, and if you have Success Club 5, you get your name in 3 times. And then Success Club 2, I can't remember, or 1 or 2, I can't remember what I said, but I have it all written out and I'll post it tonight. And you'll also see the prize. So, other than that, does anyone have any pressing questions before we hop off here? Sierra, let's see, what does she have to say? How do we get music on our videos to start with? From your music library on your phone, like whatever music you have on your phone that you've purchased or just have in your library. Does that make sense? I don't know where you are. Where are you? I'm looking for you. There you are. Does that make sense, Sierra?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, usually, and then like you can also, some of the, like PicPost has music that you can use on it. And some people are still able to do that, but like Video Shop, it's just whatever you have in your library.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Other questions? Anyone else? No? Man, we did good on this call. It's like right at 8 o'clock on the dot. Normally we go so over. I'm proud of us. Okay, if nobody has questions, I'm sure you guys will and you'll remember after this. But, oh, Lola's typing one. You can talk, girl. You see it here. You can talk now. I unmuted you.
So much easier.
There you go.
How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Great. I just had a question about I'm so new to this, so this might be a stupid question.
You and I can also chat too, since you are like literally brand new.
Okay.
It is for you.
Can you create a shop on your own website so that like, for example, you have a checkout cart on your website with the Beachbody products, and then can you do that, or does it really have to go through that Beachbody hub in terms of a shop cart?
You're talking about like on an external website, those of you that have like blogs and stuff like that and like websites. Yeah, it has to go through Beachbody. But you can have like, a link like that says like, fine. I mean, it would have to, no matter what your shop was or whatever, it would have to click to Beachbody website. It's the only way that people can order or purchase through anything.
Okay, awesome. That answers my question.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else? Awesome. Okay, cool. All right, don't go anywhere. Let's take a picture really quick. Because what are you going to do? You're going to talk about coaching and how you got to hang out with your best girlfriends tonight. Okay, hold on. I love when you guys all fix your hair. It cracks me up so much. Even those of you that just worked out, you're like fixing your ponytail. That is so awesome. Okay, hold on. All right. Oh, there we go. All right, here's the first one. This is the first page. All right, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I feel so cheesy. Here we go. Here's the second page. Everyone smile again because I don't know which page you guys are on. Okay, there you go. Awesome. Marla, hi. Are you feeling better? I just saw you down there.
Oh, yeah.
Aww.
Pretty much getting there. Just super tired.
I'm sorry. I've been thinking about you. Okay, all right. Anyone that has questions, message me afterward. And if not, oh, Heather, you were able to hop on too. Hey, girl. Okay, all right. Before I see all of you, I just want to wave to everybody. Well, I'll let you guys go. Let me know if you have any questions, and I hope you have a good rest of your evening. Bye. Bye, Autumn Rose.